Did you see this Assassin's Creed news? Since we're both pretty deep into Assassin's Creed Odyssey, have you been following their Shadow Heritage DLC controversy?
No.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh. Apparently in the DLC, it makes you have a child in the game.
Okay.
So, for example, if you're playing as a woman and you've decided that your character is a lesbian and you're only going to be having relationships with women, you wind up having a baby, and it doesn't explain. It doesn't explain away. It basically explains away all the stuff that you've been building up to with your character at that point. And people complain because they're like, "Hey, that's not right. My character wouldn't do that." So they were sort of apologizing.
The glitch in the animus. Move on.
Yeah, there's a glitch. Yeah, I think they were trying to explain it away, but it was sort of tough to explain away.
It's pretty bad if you can't explain away something in Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah, and that's something they always pride themselves on, being able to have, any type of real sexual relationships or no relationships if you don't want to. And now there's DLC where you're basically buying into their story and forgetting whatever you've created with your character. So they've said that they've actually changed their mind now, and they're going to update the DLC to, reflect your choices that you've made.
That's fine. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I guess.
it seems. The crazy thing to me is this game is so gigantic. Like,
what level are you?
37.
You stink.
I don't know.
Stink.
I don't know how. Do you see your family on the weekends at all, or are they just like walking by while you're playing?
Occasionally they walk by and I say, "Hey, they have a lot going on the weekends." So
Okay. Yeah.
I told you the thing is that my wife she volunteers on Saturday nights. Also, it was a 3-day weekend and it was negative degrees outside.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yes, I see my family because I saw you. Remember?
Well, so I know you didn't play for at least 1 hour.
Exactly.
On Sunday.
But I'm level 41 now.
What the fuck? What are you doing? How are you leveling so fast?
Okay, so here's my suggestions on how to level faster in Assassin's Creed, because I think I might be an expert on this now.
Go.
Okay.
Never stop playing.
Never stop playing. No, I feel like I haven't played that much. Like maybe 50 hours is what I might have in it, which I guess is a lot. But I've also been playing it for like 2 months. So there's that.
First of all, check your game clock for me next time you load it up. And let me hear your tips, your pro tips.
So I would say do side missions. And the side missions you want to do are, I would say, try to do as many of the cult missions as you can.
You mean killing the cult guys?
Killing the cult guys, but also the ones like when you want to do a branch of a cult.
Mm-hmm.
If it's one within your level range, read the clues and do them. Yep.
No, I do. I just got the Roman armor. Not the Roman armor, the Spartan armor.
I have the, what armors do I have? I have the snake armor, and I have the immortal armor. And I also have the hunter armor from doing that quest.
Nice.
Yeah, the hunter armor is really cool.
All right, what other tips?
Clear out forts and things when you're going past them.
I do that. I do all that shit. Like you're just putting in the time. I want to see your game clock.
Like murder people, do lots of murdering, and
I do all that stuff. I'm murdering everybody.
And then that's basically it. I just do lots of forts and things.
It's such a good. A game like this, I really wish that they just charged $70 for the game and then didn't do any of that XP boost. Selling.
Sure, because then I would have bought it on sale for $40 and it would have been great.
Yeah, whatever. It's just like, if you need more money, just build it into the price of the game and don't do all the shit.
People wouldn't go for it. People wouldn't go for it. If they came out with a version of that game where there was no $60 version, there would be riots in the street.
Would there?
Yes.
If they just
I am not saying I disagree with you. I'm just saying
I don't know that's the case. If they just said, look, $70, and we're not gonna we're not gonna sell you. There's not gonna be a virtual currency in the game.
You could get every horse as soon as it comes out. No horse skins, no weapons that we're gonna sell in the shop.
Yeah.
Only some additional story content.
I understand that you're always finding new loot to replace the old stuff, but they have the upgrade system in there, and the upgrade system really just exists as a way to try to get your real dollars because you're
The
probably
upgrade
not.
system's unnecessary.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like now, they're like tempting you, like, oh, you really like those daggers, but they're below your level now. Maybe we'll trick a few people into giving us a couple
sure
dollars. Yeah, and they will, and it works. And I just don't like it. I just wish they would ask for $70 straight up. I don't think
guess.
anybody would complain. I bet you even. Yeah, I feel like.
You know what I was thinking while I was
What?
playing that game?
Hmm.
How cool that kind of loot system would be in an Iron Man game. Where as you're playing the game, instead of just getting whole new sets of armor for an Iron Man, you're getting like new Iron Man helmets and gear. Like a real RPG kind of thing.
And you're mixing and matching parts of his Iron Man
Yes.
suits?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Oh, I think it would be fun. Yes, it would you could be like a real goofy looking Iron Man, and then you could get a full set and feel like this is awesome. Look at the complete set I got. Or you can mix and match it around and make your
Right.
own custom set.
Like Hulkbuster arms, but like,
Hulkbuster arms with the stealth suit helmet,
and like skinny legs.
something like that. I mean, maybe not that because Hulkbuster might look a little funky, but you get the idea.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. But anyway,
I'm
that's
ready.
not here nor there.
I'm ready.
Uh-huh.